Hi guys, so this is the training function of Airtable. As you know, this has been so far the least used function in Airtable, and so I thought let's try to use it, if for nothing, just to keep records of all the training sessions that took place. So even though we do have a function here where it says training type and progress and regress, let's just for now let's just do it in a form of just keeping records of all the training sessions. And a way to do that without having to put extra work on the trainers is to have the puppy raisers fill out an appointment request form, or fill out an appointment form in general. And the way to do that is I have created a form here where, let's just wait for it to load. So this is what the form will look like. So every puppy raiser will come and will schedule a training session. So let's say they have a weekly even if it's a weekly scheduled training session, they need to come in and schedule their training session every week. So let's say we're gonna do an example here. On the 27th, we do have a training session with Eric. He's gonna come. That puppy raiser is gonna come and train with Eric. The dog that's gonna train is uh, let's just say, for example, for the sake of Zosen, because this is a breeding dog, so I wanted to have more examples. Zosen, and we'll add puppy raiser. Since Eric is the puppy raiser, we'll just say that Casey's gonna handle her. All right, so we will submit this form. After we submit this form, it shows up here in the puppy raiser. So you see here Zosen puppy raiser. So this will keep track of all the training sessions that took place. And you could always come in and reschedule it. If somebody wants to change it, it's very simple. You could just kind of click here and change the time, click here or change the date. It's pretty simple. It's pretty straightforward and very simple. I want to show you some of other things that you could also look at this in the form of a calendar. So let's say you want to look at what you have going on today. You could come here and look at this as a calendar. And what you could do is come and say, I want to look at today's training sessions. So you'll come up here and click on day. And obviously this is for June 25th. And you'll see your day. Today you have like a training session for Finley, a training session for Vision. You could come here and make changes. If you want to change the date, reschedule it, and do that. But at least you will have record of all the training sessions, as well as a scheduling tool to see, like for the next 3 days, for example, you see what you have, who you're training, and who you need to move and who you need to bounce. So it's kind of part diary, part record keeping for all the dogs. You can look at the week, you could look at the entire month, you could look at a 2 week kind of span. So you have like a few options here. You could also look at by dog. If you want to look at your dogs, your active dogs that are in training, and you want to see how many training sessions, who has had training sessions, how many training sessions these dog had, you could come here and click by active dog. So if you click by active dog, you will get here every single dog and the training sessions that they've had. Now, there are a few things here. For example, you want to only look at your wildebeest dogs. You could come open the filter here, and you will delete the for sale and delete for the breeding. So now you can see all your wildebeest dogs and their training sessions. So obviously this will, the more training sessions, the more lines you're going to have here. Let's say you want to only look at your for sale dogs. So you can come here and say for sale, so these are your for sale and dogs. Let's say you want to add the wildebeest. So you come to the filter and say add filter, and it's this is or and, right? So you want to have it to be or, and you're gonna come here and pick status and say contains bad, right? So now it's gonna show me the for sale dogs and the wildebeest dogs, and that's pretty much it. At least you could see what the dogs are doing, their training schedule, and you could also give a tool for puppy raisers to schedule their training sessions. Obviously, I think puppy raisers have weekly training session. Probably I don't know how you guys do it, but in all cases, you could have weekly training sessions, and you could, like I said, you could come and look at your calendar, and maybe you have conflicts. Maybe you have way too many dogs that are going to be training that same session. I know you train dogs in same session, so you could come and reschedule one. And like I said, rescheduling it is pretty easy. So that's pretty much the training part, and we could add more, but at least I figured, let's try to collect data, even if it's only collecting the dates that these dogs have trained.